update. So I just bought some R888s.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to the workshop and I'm going to fit my standard fan again. So the car's been getting very hot at Killarney, and I've been looking into like aftermarket slimline fans. I've got one at the moment. I think it's a 16-inch, but it's just not cooling the car enough at the track. So I looked at getting like a Mishimoto, but the 12 inches are like 2,300 rand and I need two of them. So at the moment it's a bit much. So Jamil suggested we run the stock fan and see how it does. I hate the stock fan. I think it looks ugly, it's loud, but if it works and it drops the temps for now, it's the way to go. So let's try that out and see if it works. But yeah, I need to find a cleaner looking alternative. But yeah, fans are really expensive. So this is the fan in all its glory, and we just tested it and the bearings is busted on them. So that's why it was so noisy, and I took it out because I was like, this thing is way too loud. So it makes sense now, because yeah, the bearings are shot. Jamil's gonna go check and see if he can find another motor, and then I'm gonna have to try and paint this thing again because it started rusting. But yeah, so hopefully we'll make progress on that. This is another fan that he got, but we just don't have enough space. So this is a Corsa light fan, but if you see the space I'm working with, yeah, it's a really big fan. So this thing worked well before, but yeah, the new, that's Jamil, this new rebuild is just not having it. So hopefully we'll find a solution today. Just want to show you guys my new backboard. So I bought a backboard this week and it had massive speaker holes in it, and I had it repaired by Domingo's. So that's my new OEM Plus backboard now. And I mean, it's not what it used to be. The texture's slightly different. Not slightly, it's very different. But at least now I can have a boot that's actually closed and I can put stuff in here and you can't see it. So I'm happy. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like. It had big 6x9 holes in it. I'm happy with this. At least you can't see it because all of my reflection, but at least it's nice and covered and it looks clean. So the K Jazz is running and they're currently working on the bonnet catch for it. So this is actually a massive job, like how far forward the engine sits in the intake. It's actually a problem that they had to modify the, I don't know what you'd call that, the crossbar, the radiator support, I don't know, but anyway, it's an issue. So they are currently working on that. The car runs, and apparently there is some gearing issues. 5th and 6th is not where it should be, but I'm still waiting for Andrew, and then I'll get an update. Quick update. So I just bought some R888s. So I just had the tires fit. I hate having tires fit because guys just don't care about your wheels. I don't think you can really see much, but it looks cool. Now I need another two for the rear. But yeah, let me go back to the workshop and see if we can sort out that fan situation. So we just got the, excuse the rust, Jamil found another fan at Quality Use Space, so that's currently in there now. So we're just going to test it before we try and clean it up and make sure that it works and cools the car down. But I'm holding thumbs that it works, because it will save me some money for now. So we've got the the fan running. We just had it cycled twice, and it's better. It is better than this fan, even though it looks a lot better. It's just not as efficient as this one. The temps drop down way quicker. At Killarney I'll be sitting idling like lined up, and the car wouldn't really drop below 90. It will sort of just be like just above 90, and then that's where it will sit. So the fan has come on now. It's currently 93 degrees, 92, 91, 90. Yeah, that is so quick. 89. It's going to switch off at 87. So yeah, basically it switches off 86 degrees. So we're just going to do a rust delete on it, get it looking a bit nicer, but at least now we know it works. So yeah, Jamil was right. Stock fan does the job, and this one is a lot quieter than the one that came out of the car because the bearings on this one are shot, so it wasn't as efficient. The Jazz is alive. So quiet. So I was hoping to see the Jazz on the dyno, but Andrew's gonna have to sort that out during the week. Hopefully he gets to race the car at Street to Strip on Thursday. I'm really hoping we get to race because there is rain predicted for the day. So we all like holding thumbs that the rain moves because we've prepped. But yeah, even if things don't really work out, I'm ready for next year because I don't think there's any other events for this year. So I know the tires are cold, but I'll do like second gear pulls. Like I noticed that these tires don't really chip. So they don't chip, they kind of just like slip. But you need to get heat into them, which is something that I'm gonna have to get used to. It does chirp, but it sounds really funny. Yeah, it definitely puts the power down. Yeah, that was really good. So things are looking promising. I'm not gonna like put an expectation on myself, or like running times always messes you up, because you're like, you don't enjoy it, you kind of just like fighting, where you get so frustrated. That's what I do. I get so frustrated with myself. Gripping. So now I didn't speak much about the R888 yesterday, so it was a very, I'd say, spur of the moment thing. So I was chatting to this guy in the week, and then kind of nothing came of it, and on Saturday morning I was just like, let me check again, and then it kind of just happened quickly. I went to go fetch them and mounted them to these wheels. So the reason I've got these steelies out is because I bought these a while ago, but in hindsight I should have put the R888 on here. And I bought these from Andrew, had them on the Jazz, and probably would have looked decent, but I kind of really just wanted to see what they would look like on the RAs, and they look very cool. But eventually they'll probably go on here or on another set of wheels that I would like as my race wheels. So unfortunately I'll just have to swap wheels all the time, but I prefer the car on street tires. It just feels better. Like I drove it hard yesterday, and I just prefer the what I'm used to, I guess. I don't really trust these when it's cold. So I thought I'd do a quick test fit to see what these wheels look like on the car. Yeah, I guess it would be okay as like race wheels. They don't look terrible, but they just don't look as cool as the RAs. So I bought these second-hand because they're quite expensive new. So the pricing I got for 205s or 195s was 2750 per tire, and then I was like, look, am I gonna spend that much on 2 tires? I probably should have, but I got these for a lot less than it would have cost me to buy 2 new tires. At least I can give it a shot. There's still more than enough meat on them. So I was checking on the wear indicator. There's still some life, so I should be able to get quite a few events out of these before I need a new pair. And I'm really hoping that this is going to be the game changer for me. So I thought I'd do a quick walk around for you guys to show you what the tires look like, because I know in the previous clip it wasn't too clear. So it looks quite chunky, especially if you compare it to the rears. The rears like look too small now. So the clearance is fine. The car's ride height is clear enough. You can see they sit nicely. So 205s works, and yeah, I like it a lot. It looks very cool. I am really tempted to get 205s for the rear now. Maybe not R888s, but like just some 205 profile. I need to dial in the ride height. So for Kilani, I'm just going to raise the rear all the way up and just transfer the weight to the front. And I think I'm going to raise up the rear a touch for like daily look, just so that it has a bit of a rake to it, because it looks a bit off now. It looks like the back is a bit too low. So I'll do that. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it came out. Quick update on the fan. And yeah, so did a bit of work on it just to remove that visible rust. it's not the prettiest thing. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as this, and then eventually I'll clean this up and try and make it look a little more presentable. Try and just check how hot this motor gets. Probably paint that as well, just so that it looks just black, so it blends in. But I mean, it's not the worst thing. At least I don't have a fan that's sticking out so high anymore. Yeah, happy with that. Today was a good one. I feel like the car is now ready for street to strip. It should be a really good event. Chap looks nice. So the car's ready. The coolant temps was one of my biggest issues, because I was thinking, you know what, if I'm racing in an event that's during the day and my temps are climbing at night, like I'm gonna have a big problem. So we've, yeah, not the nicest looking solution, but it works. So coolant temps is fine, and then, as you know, my grip issue, well, I mean, it's not going to spin, but I should be able to put my power down a lot better. So hopefully the car runs respectable times. I'm not trying to be the fastest, I'm just trying to get better as a driver and drive my car better. That's kind of the goal. So I should be beating my previous PB, which is a 13.51. So I should be able to beat that, but time will tell. And I'm really hoping that the weather plays along. So the next video should be street to strip, but if not, I don't know what's next, because I'm kind of done with the car now. For this year, I am done with it. I've spent enough. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Not too much going on, but not every week is going to be a banger. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.